Hey everyone, I'm recording this on Saturday. I have some more questions to share with you from your classmates. And such great questions that I think everyone would benefit from hearing about them. And I also want to give you a little bit of additional information. So I got my cheat sheet here. First, I want to say that I have so enjoyed reading your introductions. It's a really important part of this class, and I strongly encourage you that even if you don't read every post throughout the semester, that you do read every introduction post. This is a way to start building not only our class community, but your professional communities. There are so many people that make good professional connections right from graduate school. So it'd be really great if you could just read about everyone in the class. One of the questions is, where can I find grades? So firstly, it's Saturday, February 6th. So no grades are posted yet. When you are on the Canvas homepage, there is a menu with words. So you look for the word grades. And honestly, I don't know if students are alerted once I post a grade or not. So I would love it if somebody would let me know once I do post some grades. Next, what are the chapter theories questions? So this is something that we are going to start doing in chapter 4. And that's where we get in depth about every theory. And we're going to do that for chapters 4 through 14. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 15 do not go in depth about theories, or maybe don't talk about theories at all, depending on the chapter. So somebody's really good eye spotted that the questions that you'll answer for each theory or each theory chapter has already been loaded into files. So sometimes I will load information early. So to be sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do and when you're supposed to be doing it, always check the module for the week that we're in. And in each module, there will also be a page that has every single assignment listed, so that you don't have to worry about, oh, where do I find this or where do I find that? So pretty soon we're going to start those theories questions, and that's a series of 11 questions that you will answer for each of those chapters. So good eye for the person who spotted that. Wanted to say to you, now that you are actually submitting some assignments, be sure that you are looking at, this one's online discussions and assignments, and the grading rubric. So I printed these. I'm kind of old school, but I recommend you either print these documents or just have them up on your screen to refer to when you are responding to assignments, to make sure that you're meeting all the requirements. So these are the documents that I use when I'm computing a grade for your work. So always refer to those. But back to grading, for the first couple of weeks, first 2 weeks, your grades, if you complete the assignment, are going to be 100 because it takes a couple of weeks or so to get used to how I grade. If it wouldn't have earned a 100 grade later in the semester, I'm going to contact you privately with a message to tell you what would earn 100 grade going forward, just so you have a chance to get used to the actual criteria. Let's see. Sometimes people are wondering about lengths of assignments. So I'm going to put the required length in every assignment, or if there is no required length, then there is no required length. You just need to make sure you are answering the question. You're especially going to find that in the chapter questions once we get to chapter 4, that I'm just saying answer the question. So for some of you, it'll take less words. Some of you, you will use more words. Can I work ahead? Yes, you are certainly welcome to work ahead. For discussion questions, I don't get too far ahead because it's my philosophy that if you're in graduate school preparing for a specific career, that the questions you discuss are relevant to what's happening in the field right now. So any of my classes have this real live component to it. So the questions will be for either school counselors or for mental health and substance abuse counselors. Another good question, why is there more than one deadline per week? Human behavior. Including my own. For discussion questions, there will be 2 per week. There will be one around the middle of the week and one at the end of the week. So your discussions are going to be done midweek, which allows classmates to read what you've written. It allows you to have time to see what they've written and then to choose one person's post to respond to. So that's why that's split up into 2. I didn't used to do this many moons ago. And what we were finding was a lot of people at the last minute not having time to read other posts, not having time to provide a thoughtful response, which isn't great for learning, and it's terrible for stress and just not as good of a quality of a product. So that's why that's happening. Related to that, I have a question about why are the deadlines for 6 a.m.? That's a really good question. So with online deadlines, they're often 11:59 p.m. to signify the end of a specific day. I chose 6 p.m. the following day because there's no way in heck I'm going to be up at midnight. First of all, I'll be sleeping, but even if I were awake, I would not be grading anything. So it's perfectly fine with me if there are folks that need to work on things or like to work on things after midnight, that you can do that, because I'm not looking at it anyway. So our class starts every Tuesday, or each week starts every Tuesday. So if I were doing the more traditional deadline, it would be 11:59 p.m. Monday, because at midnight it turns into Tuesday. So that's why. I hope you enjoy a little extra time. I hope that makes sense to you. And some of you are not going to need the deadlines anyway, depending on what else you got going on. But that's why it says 6 a.m. That's it for this video. And as I've mentioned before, I'm going to keep posting videos to explain things. I know my own learning style, I do better if I hear and see someone than if I'm just reading directions. So hopefully this will be helpful to you. And if you're somebody that really is fine with just the written instructions, you can skip these videos. Bye-bye.